All right, so you're working on lifting some words from our example up there to make your poem. So what have you picked? Is that your title, In June? Is that why you have it circled like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so in June, a rock. And what are you going to say?
On the ocean floor.
Now, remember when we were talking about word economy? What does word economy mean?
Pick special words.
You pick the special words. So there's some words from there that maybe you could leave out. So you said rock on the ocean floor. What could you say? Is there maybe a word you could leave out? Or two words?
I'll pick out they great as they.
Well, I was just thinking where you're going to say a rock on the ocean floor. What?
I'll just pick a new one until the pyramid.
Well, I know, but even then we want to shorten it down. Do you want to know a strategy that I like to use? Is when I'm looking at it, I see a rock on the ocean floor, and that's something you want to use. I start taking out words to see if it makes sense. So if what if I said rock on the ocean floor? Does that still make sense? What if I said rock the ocean floor? Does that make sense? Or is that a little confusing? A little confused. What if I said rock on ocean floor? Or what if I said rock on floor? What do you think? What one would you like to use in your poetry?
I'll use rock on the ocean floor. And then you don't know it's
Do you want to keep on the in there? You want to keep the word? So rock on the ocean floor. So
rock on ocean.
rock on ocean floor. Okay. So then we can. What are we gonna do with this one here? You know, just cross it out. It's okay because this is just our first shot. So rock on ocean floor. And then so let's write that down. Rock on ocean floor. So now you've got in June. Rock on ocean floor. And I like the way you said. Why did you give these two spaces here again?
Because it's in the floor. You want to make it's crab is in the deep floor.
Oh, so you put two spaces down, so it's like being on the deep ocean floor.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's a great strategy. Now, what are we going to
That's
pick
why
next?
I'm
So
just gonna make it like this.
it's going to make it look like the ocean there.
Yeah. I really like it when it's like the ocean.
Now, then you said they grazed as this. Then we read the story. It says they grazed as they went, picking up algae and bits of debris, leaving a neat path behind them. So what could you
I
say?
never know that before.
So what could we pick? What's happening there? If it says they grazed as they went, do you know what grazed means?
They grazed up or down.
Well, grazing. What if I said a cow? When it's in the field, it grazes the grass. What does it do? What do you think it's doing?
It ate the grass.
Yeah. So it says grazing. They grazed as they went, picking up algae and bits of debris. So what are the snails doing?
They're biting. They're eating algae.
They're eating the algae. Now, what?
And that's good for other animals.
Yeah, and it says leaving a neat path behind them. So what words do you think you want to say?
I'm gonna do that.
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
do it
Snail. What are you gonna do? Snails grazing.
and
On algae.
algae and bites of debris.
Okay. So
Leaves a neat path behind them.
okay. So you're gonna say snails grazing on algae and debris. Okay, so let's write that down as our next one. Right. So can you share with me what you've done?
I have a title here.
June.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also did upside down here.
You did that. Okay. So June came group of snails over rock of ocean floor. Grazed they went, picking algae, bits of debris, leaving path behind. Tidy heart. So Where do you? So, what are you gonna do next then?
Working.
No, here's what I was thinking. Instead of saying working, tidy, hard. What could you say? They're tidy, hard. Are they? Instead of working, could you say they're tidy, they're hard, work or workers?
Workers.
Tidy, hard workers. Because that would be good. I think. Why do you think Hermit Crab wants the snail to come on the shell?
So he can work for him.
Yeah. So
Like a
tidy, hard
housekeeper?
worker. Yeah, kind of like a housekeeper.
Housekeeper.
Yeah. Well, the
You know
snail.
that when you just sit down and the other person does all the work?
But the snails are trying to. The crab is trying to make the snails make his home decorated, right?
Well, decorate and clean. Because look at the bottom. He says, "Would one of you be willing to come and help clean my house?"
Oh. Yeah, but
So
you have a giant space.
That's
it
what
is.
you
It's
do.
good use of spaces in poetry because we can use space.
What does this work?
Remember, that's the cool thing about poetry is when you're writing, there's not as many rules. You can do or you can do spacing,
More space.
but maybe that'll be your next step.
Maybe we could